It is not chilly. The real estate market here in Ontario is scorching hot, and as the market continues to surge across the province, families have been forced to get creative in order to buy a home. One family of 6 not only got creative, they got spiritual. Toronto has always been home for Andressa, Sis, and Drayton, Tao Drayton, and their 4 kids. But as their kids grew, the rental townhome just couldn't keep up.
We were just priced out of the city. We were looking, always wanted to be in a bigger place in the country.
The family moved outside the city during the thick of COVID, where there just so happened to be a number of empty churches.
I love the architecture, the height, the kind of lofty feeling.
Tao's longtime dream of renovating and living in a church led the family to this one near Caledonia, an area the family knew little about.
My cousins' grandparents were from Hamilton. I really hadn't spent much time in this area though. So when we found it, it was like, wow, how did we not know to come this way?
It is the sweetest, loveliest town. Like
Caledonia,
everybody we meet
York.
is lovely. Our neighbors are incredible already, are so welcoming.
Tao and Andressa bought the church for $375,000. Their first visit after the purchase got off to a good start.
We first came to see this place, we saw a bald eagle. The first time seeing a bald eagle in Ontario. It was like, wow.
Little did they know that would not be their first experience with wildlife once buying the church, along with other things that go with purchasing a 130-year-old structure that's been abandoned for years.
Bats, birds in here.
Yeah.
The bell tower, the roof of the bell tower was probably one season away from falling over.
Once that was overcome, then the nearly $400,000 planning started to turn their spiritual home into a home.
So you're standing in our dining room, and this will be our living room behind Tao, and this with Jason is our beautiful. This will be our kitchen.
The family are also planning on building 2 separate extensions that'll have the kids and the guest rooms. As for the bell tower, it's staying. Buying a house in Ontario is one thing. The Draytons not only did that, it was also a 130-year-old church that they're going to have to fully renovate. But there was another factor that they had to welcome with this change. They had to absorb the cemetery that's on the property. So not only are the Draytons homeowners, renovators, they're now also the keepers of those heading to the afterlife.
But it's something that we knew we could take on, and we want to be the most respectful and useful to the area as we can be.
We want to beautify it, you know, over time, fix up old headstones. Some of the headstones are in there from way before Canada. It was established in 1787.
It's all in good hands. Well, you can follow the Drayton family's journey on their Instagram, of course. Just type in Leap of Faith Home.